Hi, kids. Well, everybody's a kid to me when you get to be almost 71, right? Everybody's younger. Did I tell you about the guy that trained me how to be a cashier at Shaw's Market? He's 17 and he comes in with a skateboard the first time I see him, and he looks like a kid, doesn't even look like he's old enough to work legally in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. It was pretty funny. So he's 53, almost 54 years younger than me, but he's a whip, and he sure taught me. He's just so agile and, just knows how to do all those things with he's on the keypads. It's just amazing. So, anyway, just an aside, I've got my Starbucks Verona today. It was a big bag that I got. And I'm wearing, which is the topic today, my Goldilocks bathrobe that one of my food coaching clients gave me, Tanya, and she lives out in the western part of the country. I think it's Oregon, and yeah, so she treated me to my Goldilocks, and I am a Goldilocks, and I always encourage all of you to become Goldilocks too. I look at the foods that I eat as something that is sacred and special. And if I'm going to have my keto food plan be what it is, I want to have just little nice things, like my little nice mug with my, nice cup of coffee in it. It's just small pleasures. And sometimes as we leave the standard American sad diet behind and enter the keto, there's certain things that we give up and we adjust to. And so I've always been somebody that looks forward to the small pleasures that the food plan allows. And there's plenty of places and foods that are allowed. So that's why keto is such a wonderful thing for me. And I practice clean intermittent fasting, meaning only black coffee, unflavored, and only my water that I triple filter, from the tap to the water pitcher thing with a filter in it, and then Gerolsteiner water. And Gerolsteiner water definitely is a small pleasure for me. At the store that I work at, it's 250 a bottle, and but it's worth every slug. I just like it, and so that's been one of my favorite little small pleasures for years with my keto food plan. So, I'm embracing all of you to become Goldilocks. I don't know what the male version of a Goldilocks would be. Maybe it's still just Goldilocks. But finding, the products that you like, and taking the time to get them and go to the store for them. Um, Goldilocks is it's not a diva sort of thing. It's not a, picky, icky kind of thing. It's just finding the quality, nice foods that you can have. For example, I love my 365 organic coleslaw mix that I get at Whole Foods, so I have to replenish that today. And I like a slew of vegetables that I get from BJ's, which is our version of a Costco here. And they have asparagus, and sometimes they have the big fat ones. And then just when you think you're getting sick of the big fat ones, they have the little skinny ones. And so it's kind of fun. And they have a good selection of organic. They have the organic baby Bella mushrooms that I love. They have the organic foxy celery that I love. And so, it's just nice to offset, the products that you use with little nice the nice Goldilocks type versions of things that you like. I do have craisins in my salad, 10 grams of them. Yeah, they probably count out to about 19 or 20 of them, and I buy the lower sugar ones. Then I also put some slivered open nature almonds or some crushed open nature walnuts in my salad as well. And the last couple of days, I've been having my Good Culture full fat cottage cheese, a dollop on top, and then also having some feta cheese, one ounce of that. No, I think it's a half an ounce of that. It's 14 grams of that, And then my Bragg's vinaigrette dressing, 2 tablespoons, or either 70 or 80, depending on the bottle. And it's made with the apple cider vinegar, the organic apple cider vinegar, and olive oil, and I love it. And 2 tablespoons does the trick for the bowl that I have. So I like my little niceties and look forward to having them. I'm a big fan of Good Culture yogurt. They have the little 5 ounce containers. They have peach, strawberry, blueberry, pineapple, I think, and it has 3 grams of sugar in it. And that doesn't sink my ship. You know, it just makes for a nice kind of desserty sort of thing. And after I have my regular meal at my bistro table, that I move to the couch for my guilty pleasure TV watching. I know, I know. Well, I'm Goldilocks, right? And I have those things, and they do the trick. So it works for me. The ones with the fruit in it, the Good Culture, those are 2% um, cottage cheeses, and then I buy the tub of the 4% full fat one to put like on the salad. And it just, I look forward to having my OMAD all day long. Sometimes I get hungry, but I've been doing it for so many years that I'm just kind of used to it. But I'm always looking for nice little things to add to it. But I think that it, for me, in my journey, it's not necessarily what I eat as when I eat. So putting everything into that OMAD is what works for me. I've got some from the ground up cauliflower crackers that I always think that I'm going to have. And I haven't had them yet, but you know what? I do make a turkey cauliflower thick stew type of recipe, and I do a leftover steak stew type recipe, both in the crock pot. They work. So when I see a rotisserie turkey at a certain store that I like to shop at, I grab that and I'll make a batch or two of that, one to have this week and then one to put in the freezer. So it ends up, it's a great thing. Then I end up with a, freebie of, food prepping. I love mini peppers, so I also like those at Whole Food or Stop and Shop. I don't buy the ones at Star because it's 8 ounces for like $4.99, which is ridiculous. You can get a full pound for like $4.99. I think it's Stop and Shop or Whole Foods. So I try to get the organic peppers because I think they're part of the Dirty Dozen, the fruits and vegetables that they always say you should buy organic if possible. So that's another little Goldilocks thing that I do. And so I just go about my business of preparing my little meal. It's satiating, it's satisfying. I always recommend enough fat and slash fiber with my food plan because both satisfy me. I'm still a volume eater. I like that medium size salad with the goodies in it, the organic cucumber. I I love heirloom tomatoes this time of year. I'm not a tomato fan unless it's like this time of year. I did make an heirloom basil olivio cheese, kind of like a mozzarella ball sort of thing, melty. Oh, so good. And so, I'm enjoying the fruits, meaning fruits and vegetable of the abundant summer season. It's really kind of special. I'd love to do something with some zucchini, like I'm thinking zucchini boats, but I'm also planning like an organic spaghetti squash with the meat sauce in it. I like a spicy tomato sauce, 50, what is it, 75 grams of that, a quarter of a cup is like 50 to 75 calories. I buy the ones that don't have sugar added to them. And in the spaghetti squash, to me, it's a divine meal. I love that with maybe a little side of some raw veggies. It all works with keto. I love my keto, and I hope you love yours too. Macadamia nut oil is my friend. Avocado oil is my friend. I just like to keep my arsenal, as it were, of things that make all the foods just tasty, available. I don't have a long shopping list of things to go get. Um, I do love my ghee, my clarified butter. I've been buying it for a long, long time, but now a jar of it's like 16 bucks. So there's a lot more Kerrygold butter purchased rather than that. And Kerrygold is expensive compared to like regular Land O'Lakes, but that's the Goldilocks thing. I do like my Kerrygold. Love the ghee, but steering clear of that price for a while. So that's how I do it. I just pick some of the nice little things. To me, it's all about the small pleasures of looking forward to the meal. Today, I'm having a filet mignon, um, and that medium sized salad with the dollop of the Good Culture full fat cottage cheese, surrounded by some feta, the 2 tablespoons of the Bragg's dressing, and some nuts, 10 grams of nuts, 10 grams of craisins, and I'm good to go. And then something on the couch, OTC, on the couch, not over the counter. And it's either my little um, container of yogurt or my little container of cottage cheese, and it just gets it all done. I love keto. I love the structure of my food plan, what works. I feel it. I feel tremendous. I feel great being accountable to my keto community again. It just feels right. So I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you here the next time. This has been Sarah with Keto, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.